Where are we? Played it for 4 hours earlier. It was a bit of an arc, right? It started there. Okay, I know the quality of the graphics now. I know what to expect, you know. Then it sort of went up. I got my acceptance. I got the acceptance of the game and the level of graphics. Then it started to go down. Some of that was to do with actual Skyrim itself. It really, really felt dated, really dated. Some bits of it. Sam, it was never racing with subs tonight. That's Tuesday. That's Tuesday, mate. There was, yeah, play with the move. Maybe you like it. I tried it earlier, Max. Clunky as fuck. Clunky as fuck. The problem is with the move controllers, they haven't got analog sticks on them. Yet another mistake that Sony have made. Trying to keep the cost down. They used equipment from the PS3. How crazy, you know? You want to play this brand spanking new game with technology that was out for the PS3. There's no analog sticks on there, which makes movement really, really clunky. I hear some bloody geezer talking. Can you mute that? Swing. No, it is normally, Sam. I said unless something comes up, like the event such as the release of Skyrim. No, you're totally right. But on this channel, nothing's set in stone. It all moves around. But don't worry, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. No, Tom, I've been having trouble with it today. You know I was having trouble with it. I'm going to go back in. Only here to see you vomit. You might, Graham. You might. Sorry about that start, everyone. Sorry, I do apologise. I hate that when something goes wrong. I do apologise. Let's get in. What's sad, Bruno? What's sad? Don't worry, Racing with Subs is never cancelled. It was never meant for this Friday. In fact, on that last stream, I did say the next Race with Subs will be Tuesday. I said that. Right, continue from the save. Now, I can't even remember, because the thing is, where I was so new, I didn't realise, actually, you can spin that round. I quite like that. That's a nice little touch. Look at the graphics of that. If only the game was like that. Look at it. Look, you know, the textures on his lizard skin. That's awesome. I want to encounter him looking like that. You don't. But I'm not here to hate it. I'm only here to give you my thoughts. Now, a lot of people are still undecided on this game, so that's my job. I brought this really to help people. That sounds a little bit, doesn't it? It sounds a little bit insincere, but I did buy it for the channel to let people decide. I'm not going to be playing this in VR. I've already decided. This is going to be a very, very brief encounter for me. But I have got it. I'll tell you what's happened. I love Skyrim. I love it. I want to know more about Skyrim and get immersed in the game. But I'm going to play it in 2D. Right? It's not very stream friendly. It's very clunky. Don't like the graphics. But I do like the game. So I've got it now. Mr. Crow was lovely enough to donate it to me. Actually, he gifted me, which I thought was absolutely lovely of him. I'm going to play it 4K Ultra with all the mods, all the high texture mods, and enjoy it for the game that it is. You know, it's a lovely game. There's no doubt. I'm not questioning the game. I don't think I want to play it like this. You know, that's the problem. Right, okay, so where are we? We're doing, we've already done, so we've done this one, I think. I overheard a group of bandits talking about a golden claw that they've recently stolen. Well, that was me, wasn't it? I stole it, didn't I? We've retrieved it, we've cut him down, we've found the secret, so I've got to find the owner. So how do I set that on the waypoint? This is the problem. I'm finding this bit a bit clunky. So show on map. I'm pressing square. What's happening? I'm literally pressing square. Am I pressing square? Of course I'm pressing square. Yes. Show on map. What's going on? Alright, well, we're coming here. Show on map. That one works. Why didn't the other one work? How weird. That's weird. Maybe it's because it's already set. Oh, I don't know. Let's go outside and just follow one of the waypoints. I think that's the easiest thing. I love the environment now. I love the environment. I want to see more of the environment. Oh, here we go. Let's talk to him.
There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen.
Hello, Brandon.
So you have more experience
Dirty dog, he's back. More punishment.
But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the dragon stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal
So you can actually buy a house, can't you? Which I love the sound of that.
I would very much like to see this dragon.
No.
You're carrying too much to be able to run. Okay, that's fine.
I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
Looks like Palpatine over there.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're doing.
I'm over here, mate.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of Couldnt.
I mean, he looks good. He actually looks quite good. They don't like getting too close here, do they? I've got to follow this geezer. Let me just get rid of some items, because I've got too much. I've got like two of everything, you know. A longbow. I don't think don't need loads of them. Oh, no, I want to. No, hang on. That's it. I want at least one sword. No, I've still got too much. Okay, that's fine. See, the way I like to stream, it doesn't... Sitting down for a long game like this doesn't really suit the way I like to stream. Experiences do, where I can do like a kill and a death and a kill and a death and do things so I can keep coming back looking at the chat. Just sitting down here, I feel a little bit isolated. You're not used to that with the way that I like to stream. And actually I knew it'd happen. I knew it. I knew that what I was thinking was people would come in to see what Skyrim VR's like and hopefully hear my opinion and add their own. That's perfect. I knew in the back of my mind that I don't think this is going to be a very long-term stream game, purely because it's isolated. Skyrim's quite a personal thing, isn't it, where you can sit down and read it. Maybe in 2D. I want to play this game in 2D. Like, people in the chat are already surprised that I haven't played it before, and I haven't played it before. I don't know why. I don't know why. It just never struck me, really, you know. Now it has. I want to know more about it. I don't know. I just don't know if actually. I think some of it is snobbery, right? I want it to look better than this. I know that's rightly or wrong. At least I'm telling the truth. I want it to look better than this, and it's putting me off a little bit. What I would have liked to have. I'll tell you where a business, right? Some games do this business model that I'm just about to talk about, and a lot of gamers don't like it. I don't know why I'm following him into bed. I just don't know. Something's going to happen here, right? I'll tell you what I wish they'd done with this game is release it in kind of sort of episodic sections, right? Where everything is, cut down the map into what? 6 episodes. I know you've got to flip between the two. I don't know how they would do it, but I'd rather it be on a smaller scale, higher quality, better detail, and release it like that, so they can fine-tune and take the game to the next level, rather than the same game in VR but with much lower graphics. I don't know whether you agree with that. I honestly, where the fuck has he gone? I really don't know. I would have liked to have seen this game cut down into sections, not necessarily as a cash cow, although they could have probably got away with it if they'd done it properly, but I would have liked to have seen this game cut down into smaller, fine-tuned, built for VR, rather than a simple port of the VR element basically being the headset as my camera, right? So this isn't VR, is it? It is VR, I know it is, but VR to me is intuitive, ingenious ways of using the controllers, using VR. To me, all this game has been done for VR is enabled my headset to be the camera, and to feel you're inside, which it does. It definitely feels like you're inside, but there's no wow moments. I haven't had a wow moment yet, and I've been playing this for 5 hours. 5 hours, and I haven't had a wow moment. Tell me what you think of that. Tell me what you think. Yeah, exactly, Dirty Dog, yeah. Yeah, only VR multiplayer. No, not necessarily multiplayer, but something where you're not sitting down on your own. Hello, Wisdom. How you doing? And hello to everyone. Sorry, with my confusion to start with and my stream problem, I didn't say hello to everyone. I am sorry. I feel that if you feel I'm being wrong to the game, please tell me, because I put my honest opinion across, and I want yours as well. It's just that things like this, there's so much to learn and talk and listen, isn't there? It's not really suited to stream. But I think in 2D I could do it. I could work my magic with 2D and hopefully make it into an interesting stream where we can talk about things together, rather than me being trapped in this headset.
I'll put it simply,
Yeah.
so you'll
But tell me,
understand.
if you think I'm being unfair, and I am knocking the game, I am knocking it. I am.
If the hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
So there's a couple of problems, right? The first problem, I'm not invested in Skyrim, so I haven't been playing Skyrim for the last 6 years since it come out, and you know, I heard about it, I heard it was the bollocks, I never got into it. Never seen a demo of it, never even looked at a YouTube video, never interested in Skyrim at all. Played a little bit of Elder Scrolls, that's it, right? Played it for about a week, liked it, moved on to something else. So I haven't got that fucking invested. Oh my god, I remember being in this room when it first come out. Oh my god, look, I remember seeing him in 2D, now all of a sudden I'm standing in front of him. I haven't got that, so I'm looking at this totally unbiased, without that, you know, without that, oh, this game's got Star Wars, then I must love it, without that sort of attitude. The other problem is, I like intuitive VR games, you know, I really, really do, and I have tried the hand controllers, they're clunky as fuck, comparison to everything else, honestly, you know, I think because it's an RPG, it actually suits using the headset and using the DualShock, that's my opinion. It was nice wielding the weapon, but are you going to get a bit bored just moving your arm? No, actually, I quite like sitting back, chilling out, and using this on the controller. I think the controller, the DualShock, is my preferred method, rather than standing up or sitting down and wielding the weapon. Yeah, you don't wield the weapon. You press your right trigger, you know, and it wields it for you. So rather than, you know, what am I missing out on? That. that. That's what I'm missing out on. You know, that's not enough for me. Yeah, the other thing is, I don't know whether, in retrospect, now I'm looking at this, sorry, I know I'm not doing anything, but I'm chatting to you. I love to have a chat. Sorry, have a go at me if I'm talking too much. I'm so sorry. The other thing is, right, we talk about things like this. Oh, wouldn't it be cool if you could be the Witcher in VR? Or people have been saying for years, obviously, come on, let's do Skyrim in VR. Now it's here. I wonder whether actually VR is suited to something like this, where there's you know, a lot of dialogue, a lot of scenery. So you've got to cut down the graphics. You've got to, because you can't fit it all in. You just simply can't. And you know, I don't know, does it suit VR? I'm asking myself. I don't know if it does, you know. I think the shorter, more impressive, with all the ingenuity and, you know, cutting edge ideas are best suited to VR. Something like this, I just don't know if it ports to VR. I don't know. I don't know if the message is lost in translation to me. I'm just feeling very clunky in this, and permanently jarred by the PS2 stroke early PS3 graphics. I'm jarred by it. But then all of a sudden, like, I'll come down here and start swimming, and I think, oh, this is good. But all I keep thinking to myself is, oh, wouldn't it be good if it just looked better, you know? Now, I know it's not all about graphics, but the thing is with VR, the graphics are actually a big point of it. It's not about graphics on the PC, and we've been told that for years. But in this headset, the graphics have got to be convincing for it to be convincing. You know, that just isn't bloody convincing. That's the problem. And I'm not blaming the game and saying, oh, Skyrim needs to be better. I'm just saying, graphics aren't everything. We all know that. It's been drummed into us by companies that can't do graphics for years. But actually, in VR, graphics are important. They are, because they're so close to your eyeballs. That's the problem. you know. But little touches like, you know, just standing here, it's lovely. It's lovely. And when earlier on, when I saw this, the architecture of this upside down pirate ship, oh my god, I was like, wow. And at that particular moment, I was really happy to be in VR, so I could actually get up and have a look at it. Look, it's brilliant, isn't it? Look at that. Looks like a fucking Viking helmet at the front, but it is actually a ship built in with the porch and that. How cool is that? And you know, you can really be here and see it. Then yeah. Yeah. I think I'm being unkind. I don't know. Maybe I am. You're going to tell me if I am, aren't you? Of course you are. Swear the graphics look better this evening. Okay, Tom, okay. No well moments at all. No well moments at all. VR needs to be 4K. Even Oculus looks... Have you got an Oculus, Dougie? No, the Oculus is fine. The Oculus is totally fine graphics-wise, you know? Just hoping because they reread a second game. Okay. Kill things, please. Yeah, I'll get you, Schwing. Tripping me up on my words there. I'll get you. It's very clever of you. Right, okay. Where are we going to go on this shitty compass, which I hate? I hate this compass. This compass is... Oh, no, I don't want to kill anyone.
God might get nervous.
Alright. This compass is a joke in VR. I can't believe the implementation of some of these VR elements is not acceptable. Right, so I'm walking down here, right? You know, in my mind with VR, you press a button, his hand would come out, it'd be holding a compass with proper 3D element. Oh no, should we do that? No, let's put a fucking compass right at the bottom of the screen, so when you're walking along you have to keep doing this, which induces sickness. It's ridiculous. I hate it. I'm gonna get really angry with this compass tonight. Look, you got to keep... Look how much I'm moving my head, and I'm not exaggerating. I can't see it if I look down with my peripheral vision. I can't see it. I can't see it. Now I can see it. So I've got to literally move my head to see which direction I'm coming. It's unacceptable. And is there no one with some style in Bethesda that I said, hang on a minute, we should do something more... We should, you know, we should use a bit of everything, a bit of whatever, and do something VR for the compass. Not just like, oh, where's the compass normally? It's there. Oh, just put it there. I don't like the compass. It's jarring. Again, taking you out. You know, VR is about immersion. I'm permanently being taken away from my immersion by having to look down there. Now, it might be because I'm new in the game and I don't really know where I'm going. I don't know, but that to me, I keep having to look down there and I don't fucking like it. Anyone else played it that agrees with the compass aspect? But then you get to bits like this, and I love this. The fact that I've just been in there, I've totally been in there, and now I can just walk down here as free as I want. I don't have to go there if I don't want to, and if I want to walk in the stream, I can walk in the stream as well. Oh, ouch. You got issues like the water, right? The square water, which I can accept. It's fine. Should this have been their opportunity to come over and say, okay, that's not going to work in VR. You know, it might work on the PC. These elements of graphical, you know, immersion, it's not going to work on the PC. Should we go and change it? And no, don't change it. No, that's, you know, oh god, I keep pressing the wrong button. These are the little things that I look at. Maybe other people don't. Maybe just go, well, it's Skyrim. You know, it's Skyrim. I love it. Don't say a bad word against it. But you know, it's my job to have a chat about games, and if there's a subject I like to talk about, fucking hell, it is games and game design, and particularly graphical design. You know, I love the graphics. I'm not just a graphics whore. I'm a detail whore. I like detail. There was a bit earlier today where the water the water was actually square, you know. Oh, for fuck's sake, you know. Talk about breaking my believability in this game. But yes, we know that it's Skyrim, you know, it's got a certain amount of automatic love. I understand that. But the thing is, I haven't got that. But then I stand here and I think, oh, that looks nice. Look, the flag's flying, the smoke is correctly coming out of the building there. I like that. Don't get me wrong, I don't dislike this game. I just don't know if it's implemented correctly and if it was the right game to implement in VR and the right way as well.
Well, another maggot to squash beneath.
What's happening? What's happening? Oh, he's back. Oh, okay. Killed the dragon. What with? What with? Let's get in here and have a look. Let's items, weapons, long bow. Is that how we do it? That just equips it, doesn't it? Hang on, hang on. Whoa. Weapons. Oh, I take it I'm going to do him with a bow, aren't I? Oh. And it's bits like this where you've really got to look up as well. It can be quite disorientating. Are they killing him? Oh, they're killing him anyway. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, he's on fire as well. I like that. Oh dear, get out of there. Oh, he's gonna kill me. Fucking hell. I think he knows I'm here. Shit. Even things like the sound of that dragon, yeah, his roar sounds good, and then it cuts off onto just a. There's no, it hasn't got much style to it, you know. That's the problem. Is it because the game is 6 years old? Well, probably, yeah. I can understand why it was chose. I'm terrible with these arrows, aren't I? I'm just like chucking them down there. I've got to die soon, haven't I? That's got to be me dead, isn't it? Of course it has. Of course it has. Go up the tower. Yeah, of course, Shring. I could have done it to there. On a scale of 1 to 10, would you say it's immersive? Obviously difficult to judge when not playing alone. Is it immersive? Obviously, I'm breaking my own immersion by constantly chatting, taking the headset off to see the chat. I know that. That's fine. I totally know that. I think on a scale of 1 to 10, probably being really kind to it a 7. Yeah, in immersion, 7. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm here in this environment. I'm here in this environment, but I'm playing it on a PlayStation 2, maybe PlayStation 3. You know, yeah, most of the time PlayStation 3, some of the time PlayStation 2. I mean, that to me, it just breaks it for me. For me, not maybe not for you. I'm not speaking for you, am I? I'm speaking 100% for me. And you sort of hear, if you want to hear my thoughts, you take them with a pinch of salt. I'm not expecting anyone to go, oh yeah, no, he's totally right. It's an opinion, isn't it? It's like sitting down the pub with your friends saying, oh, I love that film. Oh no, I didn't go much on that. It's just an opinion. You know, it's just an opinion. I love games. I love game design. I'm really interested in game design. Definitely love that. I love graphical design, and I just think that this might be a too big a game to port correctly enough. That's what I think. Maybe I think maybe they bit off a little bit too much that they can chew. Don't get me wrong. The game works. It works. You know.
We've got to figure out what happened. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what.
Oh, so I didn't get another chance at that. They all died basically. But that's what I think. Tell me what you think. It does, but yeah. No, that's what I'm saying, Shming. It does matter it does matter what it looks like. Yeah, of course it does. It might not in 2D. No, it does matter what it looks like. It does. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, 100%. It matters. In VR, it matters. In VR, it's a different conversation. It has to look right. Either it has to look right. If they're trying to look realistic, see the problem is with VR. That's why there's these sort of childish graphics actually works in VR because it's a design choice. So either you go for the sort of not kiddie look, but you know what I mean, that sort of cartoony look, or you try and be realistic, like this is trying to be like real life, isn't it? And you fail miserably in certain elements because you just can't do it because you're trying to do something. Actually, a game like this, but with maybe a cartoony lifestyle, visual style, might have got away with something like this on this scale better. For me, my opinion, only me, not yours. Where it's trying to be real life, I'm constantly jarred by the fact that that doesn't look real. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if any of that fucking makes sense. It does in my mind. Oh, the dragon's back. Brilliant. Oh, Swing said get up the tower. Oh, for fuck's sake. Barbecue, innit? Nando's. That's not to say I don't like the game. I've got the game today in 2D because it's spiked in interest in this game. But I want to play it 4K with all the super textures. I just don't think this is it's not convincing enough, and it doesn't warrant my time in VR for this particular game. I love VR, love it. I've played countless. Oh, it's not VR. It's not. It's a flag. Done countless experiences, countless. Some brilliant, some not so good. Now I'm not putting this in the class of not so good. It's a massive technical feat, massive. It's brilliant. It's just not. It's not striking me because I'm looking at it from just a normal game. I don't care that it's got Skyrim written on it because Skyrim means nothing to me. That's the problem here, isn't it? A lot of you have played Skyrim for hundreds of hours. Oh shit! And you're like, what? That's Skyrim. You can't say that. That's got so many missions in, and so it's got this, it's got, oh, for fuck's sake. Whereas, oh, fucking hell, if you got to hold the button down, you must have, surely. That's my fault, not the game. It's totally my fault. Right, I'm holding it down. I'm going to hold it down. I'm going to hold it down. I seem to be on fire. Completed. Kill the dragon. Yay! I killed it. He's quite good. He's still moving. Oh look! Look at that. Let's take all. I'm definitely taking that. Oh, that looks good. I like that. Like that. Does anyone think I'm actually being too harsh? Does anyone think I'm being too harsh? That's the question. If you can change your compass, Demon, I'm well happy. Yeah. Today you can go out and buy a PlayStation 4 and the game for 450 quid. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's alright, isn't it? It's alright. Still nearly 500 notes, isn't it? I'll tell you though, every game I've played on the Pro looks a lot better. Yeah, maybe I can't. I mean, I know about computers, and I know I haven't got a Pro. It's not going to change the game though. It might, the textures might look slightly better, and it'll be maybe at a more constant frame rate, so it never ever drops. So maybe you don't feel a little bit queasy at certain times, but it's not going to change the way they've planted the grass on the ground, is it? I understand that it will. Understand 100% it's going to look a little bit better on the Pro. Definitely agree with that. There's no question or argument there. So does anyone think I'm being too harsh on this? I think you're trying to compare PC with PlayStation. No, no, I'm not. I've got both, so no, I don't need to compare it. I haven't said that once, have I? Really? Hello, Red Dwarf. How you doing? 9 years old. Well, don't port it then. Don't port it then. Build a new game, you lazy bastards. That's what I say. If you've got to account for the fact that it's 9 years old, but on brand spanking new technology, not really. I don't know about that. Yeah, make a new game then. There's enough game studios. There's enough creativity. Why not make a sequel, or a sequel to Skyrim? I mean, wouldn't you lads like that? Skyrim's been done. What about a chapter, a prequel, built from the ground up in VR? They're still going to charge you 50 quid. So which one would I have? Which one would I have? Would I have the old one from 9 years ago, you're saying, ported, and I've got to keep making allowances for it? Or would I have maybe, this is a massive game, isn't it? So even half the size of this game in VR, as a prequel, as a spin-off, built from the ground up for VR, every corner touched in VR, still be 50 quid. I'll have that one, please. That's my take on that. Where do I go for shouts? Where do I go for shouts? Shouts. He said go to shouts. Oh shit, where's that? Is it skills? No, I like this bit though. See, this bit it's almost like a different department has dealt with this bit. Look, this is all, it feels brand spanking new, and someone's gone in here and gone, what can we do with this particular section? Right, we'll have a massive thing up there. This is lovely. This is implementation of VR. The game itself, right, hasn't got that, to me, the implementation of VR, the wow moment, and the, oh my god, look what they've done with that. This is probably the most impressive bit for me. This looks fucking awesome. This really, this is really, really good. Someone with a bit of style and understanding of VR has come in and completely changed this menu system and made it tailor-made for VR. So imagine if they did do what I said and built some kind of prequel with whoever was in charge of doing this, with him in charge, or her, him or her in charge of that, building in this ingenuity. And creativity. Yeah, I'll have that game, please, and I'll still pay 50 quid for it. Novice restoration. Yes. No. Look at it. Oh, it all goes up there, does it? Oh, okay. Oh, I like that. But no, I'm definitely not. 100%. I'm not saying, oh no, I want to get on my Oculus. No. I'm not saying that. I'm professional enough to divide them. I know this is PlayStation VR. I know that, that's what I'm saying, Mickle. I've said that exact thing, Fallout 4 is being sort of rewritten for VR, yeah. Yeah, honestly, I play some experiences on here. No, definitely as good as the Oculus stuff. Definitely as good with the resolution and the textures. Look back on my PlayStation VR playlist, right? How many times do I go, wow? And I mean that. How many times? Have I gone, wow, in this? Not really. Not really. Oh, here we go. Shouts. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, not really. Yeah, it's a hard one.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
It's almost like, what do you mean?
In the very oldest tales, back
to me, it's the game isn't doing the headset justice and VR itself justice. I suppose that's what I'm trying to say. It is in terms of size, but unless I want to complete every mission, the size surely is irrelevant to me, isn't it? The size is the area I'm standing in. That's the way I look at it. Yeah, there's stuff over that mountain. I know it's there. There's a big town over there. There's massive, dungeons over there. But for me, in VR, that's why it does change. The conversations are different for VR and 2D. In VR, the bit that's important to me is the area I'm standing in. So when you have got grass that looks literally PlayStation 2, it's jarring. It's jarring. It is jarring. Can the headset do better than that? Oh, fucking hell, yes. Can the game do that because it's limited by its size and the fact that it's got to spread the power over? Then make me a smaller game. You know, make me a spin-off that's half the size of this game, built up from the ground up for VR. That looks better than this. I'd be more excited about that, and I think you would be as well, actually, as customers of Skyrim. And once they release it, you'd all go back to playing Skyrim, getting back into it, and look forward to the VR spin-off. The fact that they've done the actual game in VR, I just don't know if it was the right choice, you know.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irleth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irleth. Tell us. Do you
No,
believe in this
JD,
dragon
there's no need to
business?
take offence. I know you are, JD, because I know you love a PlayStation. I do, and I'm not pissed about grass. Look at it, you know. All right, let's talk about rocks. You know, I'm very opinionated, and I'm not scared to say what I want for the sake of upsetting anyone, or you know, or you know, parts of the channel. No. You come here for the truth or my truth. Yeah, that's the way the channel will always be.
You ain't a no.
I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
If you really are Dragonborn, like out of the old tales, you ought
Oh,
to be
Arnold
shot.
Schwarzenegger's in it.
Can you? Have you tried?
You're carrying too much. Again, I just keep picking fucking everything up. That's the problem. Steel arrows, iron arrow. Let's drop that. And let's drop that.
We taught that dragon not to mess with white, didn't we?
Yeah, get to the chopper is definitely in it. It seems like it's a step in the right direction. Yeah.
Have you tried to
Balance the
shout?
game bit, and yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. Yeah.
They say
There
that
hasn't actually been a
Dragonborn can
gripping
shout
VR
without
release
any
yet.
training, like Talos
See, I did say that this is, you know, the conversion of this game is actually
What are you doing that
way
for?
more important than just this game. This is brilliant, right? And I said that when I started. The fact, you know, I think you're getting me wrong. I think you're 100% getting me wrong, but that's fine. That's totally fine.
Have you tried to
The fact
shout?
that I'm not into this game, that's irrelevant. The fact that it's completed, it's done, it's on the shelves. That's
They say the
brilliant. That's
Dragonborn
brilliant
can
for
shout
VR.
without
This is
any training.
this is what VR
You
needs. It
taught
might
that
not be to
dragon
my
not to mess with
taste.
Whiterun, didn't
Yeah,
you?
you'll love it. Totally fine. Might not be to my taste, but the fact that it's out, it's done, it's completed, it's on the shelves, it's selling in
Tried to
packages.
shout.
Skyrim, you know, thousands of hours. This is like I said earlier, this is a watershed moment for VR. 100%. This is only going to do good for VR. The fact that I don't really like the game or think that it looks any good, that's irrelevant. Honestly, people like developers for The Witcher, stuff like that. They'll all start to look at this. I mean, they're going to make a lot of fucking money from this. There's no doubt about it, and people are just going to love it, and they're going to want a VR sequel of some sort. And I think that's when maybe my idea of a spin-off or something built up from the ground will happen. But the fact that people like The Witcher developers, Fallout, which has already been done, they'll start to look at it and go, come on, they made shitloads of money. Why don't we do something in VR? And then we'll start getting more games like this rather than header a football for 10 minutes. Oh, this is brilliant in VR. No, it's shit. You know what I mean? I am critical, but why shouldn't I be critical? I'm a paying customer. Why shouldn't I, you know? And we've all got opinions like arseholes, haven't we? Right, where am I actually going next? Or have you had enough of me already?
They say the Dragonborn can shout
Yeah,
without
Resident
any
Evil, that
training,
was a
like
nicely
Talos
ported,
said.
proper thing, wasn't it? Yes. Yeah. You might not even want me to play this anymore, because if I'm going to be negative about it, you might not want me to, might you? That's the thing. I don't want to piss anyone off, but I'm not going to hide an opinion. I'm not going to hide an opinion ever. You know, never. Even in front of an audience of Skyrim, am I going to be scared to say, oh, I don't like Skyrim? Never. No way at all. That's not why I started the channel. If I've got something to say and you're here to listen, I'm fucking saying it, you know? Right, let's drop that off. And occasionally it does mean that people unsubscribe. Of course. People have been unsubscribing recently because I haven't done a lot of Elite. I'll go back to it, but when I'm ready, you know, if that sounds a bit arsey, honestly, it's not meant to. It's not. And people sometimes come back to the channel as well. I've had it in the past where someone's gone and then they come back and say, "Oh, you're doing this again? I'm back," which is totally fine. Where am I actually going? Let's look at this. Right, okay. Demon said you can change, right, which I'm really interested in it. He said you can change the compass. If I can, then I'm really happy with that. Really happy. Display. And the fact that, you know, the way they've designed their menu in VR to the point where I can barely see what the bottom says because it's such low texture, they should just bring it up, make it smaller and bring it closer. I can barely see what that says down there. Midas, isn't it? It's just a bit weird. Where is it then, Demon? So if we go to gameplay, display, audio and VR. Controls? No. System? No. Where does anyone know how to change it then? I don't need it. I only just found this channel. I'll turn for Jays. Yeah, exactly, Andy, and you're the perfect sub, right? You come into some games, you don't come into other. Maybe you're not interested in them. You allow me to tell the truth. You chat back. Perfect. Love that. Robbie, I've been loving it. Going to give the mods a go after done. Oh, okay. This is mod free though, isn't it? This is mod free. I don't mind you not liking the game. I love hearing that side, but it's different for you because you don't have the passion. Exactly. And I tell you what, that's why EA, okay, they've backtracked now, but they'll come back. That's why they've fucked in the arse Star Wars lovers, because you take it. You know what I mean? Oh, it's got the Star Wars music as it comes on. We gotta love it. Oh, you know, look at it from just a gaming perspective. You know, yeah, I know, but like Yoda's in it. Oh, fuck Yoda. You know, what about the game for your 60 quid? You know, I don't care. It's got a Star Wars. I could go on with that forever. I could literally go on forever. Now, where am I going? Do I need to still talk to these geezers? Because they seem to be like, oh, you're Dragonborn. Search, that's fine. They're just sort of hanging around for me, aren't they? You're GameTech?
I'm glad. Go ahead. Try to shout.
I think I've got to follow this one, haven't I? Out on this horrible compass. Let's go back over here. See what you're saying. You can't handle the truth, yeah. Sorry, Jace was answering, screaming. Oh, yeah, no worries, yeah. Join the Dark Brotherhood and tell me you don't have fun. What's that for? Nostalgia button press. Yes, because I've never played it. Like a lot of you will. I think, in fact, someone in the chat on the last stream, who was it? Said, "Oh, you got to fight that dragon. You know, it's epic. It's only round the corner. You know." And obviously, that dragon fight to me wasn't that good. His roar was like, "Rah!" And then just cut dead. There's no tuning on a normal port. You do get a little bit of fine tuning, don't you? I think they've literally just ported this over, which I don't mind. I haven't got a problem with that if they'd fine tuned the VR aspect of it, but I don't think they've spent much time. Like, who would put, even if you can change it, right? Even if you can change it, who would put that compass down there? Who would do that? Why is it there? Look how I have to keep looking down. Why is there not? What's happening here? I'm getting freaked out now. But I know the game's good. I've got the game now to play in 2D. I want to know more about the game. I want to. I just don't know if I like it in VR. I don't like it in VR. You know, that's I love VR. Fucking hell, I love it. I just don't. I just don't rate this. Just don't rate it. That's all. Doesn't mean, you know, it doesn't mean anything. It just means that I don't personally rate it. Where am I going? I feel cumbersome. I feel cumbersome in it. Not the game, as the gaming character. I feel cumbersome in it. I feel clunky. Do you know what I mean? I just feel. I don't feel fluid in my gaming skin, if that is a term. Probably isn't. I'm just trying to get across my view, really, but I suppose I've said my view. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep going over and over the same points, and the reason I've come on tonight is to give it another chance. I mean, that looks nice, you know. Someone's come along, going, "What should we do with the menu screen? Let them twist it in VR." Okay, that's quite cool. I like that. Exactly, Graham. You know, exactly. See you later, dirty dog. He's got to clean his ass, the dirty dog. You fluidy old man. If I'm upsetting you, right, I'm genuinely sorry, and I do mean that. You know, I've got lovely subscribers that hopefully give me a little bit of space to say things like this. They're the best subscribers, aren't they? You know, if you're allowed to, even if they come up to you, even if they come up to you and send you a message and say, "I think you're totally wrong there and out of order," I love that. You know, and if people are going to unsub, maybe on the rerun when they watch it, that's totally fine as well. But I've got to be able to tell the truth, haven't I? Because otherwise, next time I come up with a product, you're not going to trust me, are you? You're not going to trust me. If I say it's good, it is good. If I say I don't like it, it means I don't like it.
We will pay for any information regarding
Too many YouTube channels are just bullshit. That's the problem. You know, that is a big problem. Talking aside from this with YouTube, you know.
It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away.
Exactly, Graham. Yeah, definitely, yeah. I'm not a jet. That's it. I just got something in me eye. We want the truth. It doesn't mean that I'm not enjoying it. I've enjoyed this game. You know, I have enjoyed it. I have. It's just, I don't know. I mean, look, this bit here, right? For example, this is brilliant, right? Just walking around the houses and being part of it. Like, I know I'm not on the missions, right? We are talking about the game. I'm never going to progress too far in this game, so in a way, there's no point, right? We're just having a discussion. Walking around the town square. I love this. This is really good. Yeah, I'm jarred constantly by, you know, some of the terrible design. Terrible. The houses are good, and the fact that I can see up at that castle up there. I can go up there if I want, and that's the beautiful thing about VR. You know, I can definitely, if I want to walk across there, I can. Look, I can go wherever I want. That's brilliant in this game. That is brilliant. Look, I can come out here. There it is. There. Look at that. Look, how good is that? And you know, there's all different angles. I can be I can hide. It's lovely. It's lovely. I just don't know if it works for me. Just don't know if it works for me. That's the problem. Has anyone else got it? Right. Has anyone else got it? I don't like the look of this, mate. I'm happy with the 2D version and the mods. I like this game. I haven't brought it. I was gifted it by Mr. You know, Stables outside. Yes, cool, Zed. I'm going there. Squint your eyes to the graphics. That can't be true though, can it? Oh yeah, look, they're lovely. Can you see me squinting? I'm on the old vinegar. No, I'm not on the vinegar strokes. Right, let's go outside. You said there's a stable. I take it you mean here. Let me just check, because there's about a 3-second delay. I'm just going to check with Zed if it's... maybe keep at it longer. Maybe. And for once, it actually looks better on... I'm looking at it on the screen. It actually looks better on the screen than it does in the headset, which is weird. It is weird. It's normally the other way around.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade.
It's probably not going to be a very long stream tonight. Outside the doors, not inside this area, purely because I don't want to turn it into a hate stream. I don't want to, but I love discussing things, even if it is one way. I'm still listening to your comments. If you've got a point of view, please put it there. I just love chatting about details. You know, I love chatting about details. Otherwise, if none of us chat about details, they'll just keep chucking games at us for 50 quid that aren't good enough, and then we'll never get anywhere, and we'll end up in a gaming crash like we did years ago, you know? There's nothing wrong with chatting about things, is there? And, you know, it's £50. It's a lot of money, really, isn't it? And how many times do they have to resell a game for it to improve, you know? I would have... This really does feel to me like no fault for the VR, right? I think most of their focus was getting it to work in VR. I don't think their focus has been the interpretation of VR in the headset. I think their ambition was to get Skyrim working not only in VR, right, but in PlayStation VR. And I think there's a little bit lost in translation there of how well the VR and the reasons for putting this headset on to play this game is portrayed and interpreted. It works in VR. They can put a massive tick by the fact that they've got Skyrim working in VR. Not on the Oculus or on the Vive with your 1080s. No, with I'm coming out here looking for a horse, and I coming at got it working on the PlayStation. PlayStation Pro only? No, the standard. You know, there's a massive tick to put there. Fucking huge. But I think some of it is lost in translation. But saying that, like, that's 3D VR. You know, like I said earlier, there's a difference between just VR and 3D. Like, for example, you can put a normal DVD movie on and watch it in big screen. That's VR. You are watching it in virtual reality. Or you can chuck a 3D movie in, and the difference will be it will pop out at you. So the fact that it's VR, it just ticks the VR box. There's 3D to have inside VR. Now, when I come up to that, that's 3D. Love that. He might not be the best portrayal of a horse. He doesn't have to be. That's fine. But look at that. That's really, really nice. Love that. He's proper sized. He's coming up to me. That's really, really good. He's showing me his arse. Look. Oh, yes, you're the streamer, aren't you? Oh, God. But I don't want to upset you, JD. I know you're a PlayStation fan. You know. No, I'm going to nick it, Zed. I'm going to nick it. Play a longer section without looking at the chat. Might improve immersion. Maybe, yeah. Hello, Sporty. Stick your finger in it. But there are 46 watching, and I'm sorry if I'm offending you in any way. Quick save. Yes, yeah, you're totally right. I am sorry if I don't automatically like this because it's got Skyrim on it. I'm sorry. I suppose it's like saying, you don't automatically like Battlefront because it's got Star Wars on it. Oh, you wanker. No, I just, I'm judging this purely on a gaming basis, Whether this is called Zelda, or whether it's called Witcher, or whether it's called, John Smith Simulator. I fucking can't. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. That's good. That's cool. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. I've got me bow. It's going through his saddle. I like that. Yeah, that's cool. The other thing that annoys me about this game, and again they could have done it, is you got no body. You got no body. VR games now, as a standard, you have a body. It's just a standard nowadays, and it's almost like they've, to shoehorn Skyrim onto the PlayStation, they've omitted so many things that are just naturally VR now that I personally started to take for granted. What's happening here? Yeah, they've taken out things that, to me, were like tick boxes. Right, you must have a body. Okay, you can do without arms, although some games have included arms. These have gone back, a good year, a year or so, 18 months, and not giving you a body. You look down, you just got a pair of hands. I find that quite jarring as well. I like this though, riding a horse. That's quite good. And it's not making me feel sick either. Oh. Is the horse after me? Is he after me? Oh shit, he is after me. Come on, go, go, go.
Stop right there.
You caught... Oh, okay, you caught me. I'll pay off my bounty.
Smart man.
Yeah. Got any sugar lumps? Yeah. I feel like I've got to stop playing it really, because otherwise you're just going to think it's a hate stream, aren't you? You know, that's the thing, you know. You mess with the wrong horse. Yeah, I feel like I should put it down now, because I'm only rechurning the things that I'm saying. What I might do is install it on the PC and go and have a little play with that. I love this though, the fact that you can actually get underwater. I love that. I like the fact that you can like that, just get it there. Quite like that. And the way you go underneath. See, little things make me happy in games. Little things. But I have pissed on the bonfire of Skyrim. It doesn't mean that I don't love you, and it doesn't mean that I'm wrong. It doesn't even mean I'm right, actually. I might be completely wrong and off-centre with everything I've just said. And I'm more than happy for you to tell me that. More than happy.
You did it. You killed the dragon.
I think I've got... Some of it might be proper personal, like, you know, dislikes. I think I've got some valid points there, because... Surely you can't argue with some of the points I made. It's 100% true on some bits. Some are veering towards personal opinion. Some are fact. You know what I mean? Some are fact. Compass is getting right on my tits. Are there any sharks? I know, Matty, I know I've 100% got a choice. It's just that obviously from a channel point of view, I want to give as much information. Did you notice the compass when you're on a horse? No, I didn't. I want to give as much information to potential purchasers to make another voice to an opinion, that's all. So, no, I know I've got a choice. And I would never be forced to play anything. I want to get to a bit, actually, where I go, oh, wow, actually, fucking hell, that is really good, you know? And I've been playing now for pretty much 5 hours, and I'm sorry to say, I haven't found it. I haven't found it. That's terrible. That's not good. That is not good. The wow bit is the environment, you know, the mountains, they look lovely, don't they? And you can go up there, can't you? You can go across the mountains. Oh, actually, look, I recognise that. I don't know whether you can see it. There's a sort of ruin up there. I was up there earlier. So, yeah, I'm starting to get attachment to the scenery, which is what sort of, that's when emotion starts coming into games. I haven't got that attachment, but just looking up there, instantly I was like, oh, I know that bit. So I can understand what you're feeling when you put the headset on, if you've played Skyrim, because that emotional connection comes instantly back. Like I say, I've only played that this morning, and already I think, oh, I remember that bit out there. That was cool. You know, do you know what I mean? So for that to be the whole game, of course you're gonna love it, aren't you? You're gonna love it. I really don't know what I'm doing though. That's the problem. That is the problem. Quests. Find the owner of the Golden Claw. Now, if I do square to show on map, it's not working though. It's not working. And yet if I come up here, for example, oh, for fuck's sake. If I go there and do that one, show on map, it works. So I don't know why show on map for that next particular task doesn't work. I don't know. Let's just go and do, oh, it tells you if you've done it. Oh, okay, cleared. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Let's do that. Report back. Waypoint. What? Option, set destination. X. Why is that not working? X. Current location, which is there. Report back. It's not working. If you do it next to it, it does it. No, I'd never say that, Zed. No. Yeah, I would love to be able to team up with people. I think you're 100% wrong and being way too hard. Well, the perfect man, right? I trust your opinion. When you get this, you're gonna have to tell me what you think. You're gonna have to tell me what you think. You're gonna have to tell me. You've got it on the way, ain't you? We'll see. We'll see. See what you think. You've got that love for it, haven't you? You've played so many hours. You know, I do like this though, right? This is when it's gonna come alive as much as it is. Look at this. I love the architecture. Love that. I mean, now I'm inside this building. Yeah, I can hear the fire roaring. They're they've done some really, really good effects on the VR for fire. I love that. But that's a shame, really, because I can tell that the new fangled effect in this game is the fire and the smoke. Do you remember all the wind coming off the cliffs earlier? It's almost like, right, put a bit of VR in there, put a bit of new stuff in there. They've only touched bits up. That's what I feel. They could have done whatever they've done to that fire to make it work in VR, with all these bits flying around. They could have just touched other aspects of the game, and I don't think they have. They've done the basics, the fire, the wind, and stuff like that. I haven't touched the rest. There's more to touch,
So
I think.
what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that.
Turns out I might be Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What do you know about the Dragonborn? So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
The Greybeards started the way of the voice.
Masters of the way of the voice. They live in seclusion, high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
Okay, so high on the slopes. That sounds like it's going to look good.
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice, the ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun?
Get to
That
the
was the voice
chopper.
of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least.
You've done
Not
a great
since
service for me and my
himself
city,
summoned
Dragonborn.
Behemoth to Talos of Anor.
By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn.
Rungar, calm yourself. What does any of this
I need to get rid of some stuff, don't I? I'm just literally so over incumbent. Apparel. Right, surely we can get rid of some of this, can't we? Novice hood, we don't need that. Novice robes, we don't need that. Don't need that, surely. We take some hide shields. Surely it's only going to be weapons that weigh anything, though. Get rid of that. I know I probably shouldn't, but it's fine.
nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him.
Right, so if we go up to quest now, we should be able to see this bit. Speak to the Greyhounds. Let's go and do that. Show on map. Is it going to let me? Yes, it is. Oh god, what's happened here? So where are they then?
This, what, Dragonborn?
No nonsense. Why, you puffed up
Let's go there on
ignorant.
the waypoint
These
instead.
are
It's this one, isn't it?
traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your house, Carl.
Oh,
It's an honor
okay.
to serve you.
Let's see. What does that house call do? Let's just get down to what you don't do. It will be quicker.
As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
Nice.
Lead the way.
Oh, we've got a bit of a crew going on there. Oh, where's the doors? Where's the doors? Here we go.
God might.
Hello Simon, how you doing? And I can safely say it's one of the best games, not just VR games, I've ever played. Cool. Greybeard is a bit of me, yeah. I tell you what, funnily enough, you're talking about Nintendo Switch, right? I don't spend a lot of time because of I work from home, and oh no, this is looking nice. I saw this earlier. This is looking lovely. Because I work from home and I do YouTube. Obviously, I'm at home a lot of the time. But I tell you what, this game would possibly, if I spent a lot of time traveling, for example, I would buy a Switch, for this game. I think I would. It's almost got it written all over it, just handheld. I wouldn't be adverse to buying a Switch to play this on. That's what I mean. Some of my opinions are going to be purely personal and put down to personal taste. Other people, like Simon's just come in and said he loves it. Totally respect that. Totally respect that. 100%. That's what I want the graphics to look like. Look at that. Look at the textures, the shine, the resolution. Love that. I think Jason's been drinking today. Why have I been drinking? Hello, Scarab. Are you going the right way? Oh, fuck knows. I'm going to turn it off in a minute. Fuck knows. Just looking at the scenery, really. And the sky looks nice. That's lovely. It's moving as well, which is quite nice. Look at the stars. I was just going to see whether that was a fixed picture, but they're actually moving slightly, which is nice. If the compass wasn't so shit, I might be able to find... look at me. I have to look down all the time. Oh, it's winding me right up. Why can't I just press a button? His hand comes out in VR in front of me like that. He's got a compass that he's holding, and we work it out that way. No, it's got to be some shitty bar at the bottom of the screen, ruining my immersion all the time, and actually inducing a bit of nausea because you're permanently looking down, looking up, looking down, looking up. Very angry with the compass. Why have I been drinking, Demon? What's up with you? I take it that's the waypoint I'm going to. That one there that I'm looking at there, right, the one in the middle, the diamond, straight ahead somewhere is what I'm looking at, isn't it? Please tell me. No, the compass can't be moved. Nah. Just what have I been drinking? Look at the stars, they're moving slightly, yeah. Apparently Professor said the compass design was to piss you off. I get it, Shring, I get it. It's at the top of the mountain in front of you. Compass schmumpus. Alright. Fucking have it, man. What, this one here? Alright, I'm interested in that then. That I'm interested in. Alright, we're going to do that. We're going to go there. We are going to go there together. I'm going to take you lovely people with me. I'm guessing it's that waypoint. That's the troll. We killed him earlier. Yeah, we killed him. Fucked him straight away. Didn't we, love? Come on. But I've got to say, I won't be playing it again after tonight, but hopefully I've done some kind of service to you as to, just give you a little bit of just non-bullshit opinion. Like I said, I'm not scared to speak my truth. It might not be the same truth you've got. I totally and utterly respect that. It might not be the same truth as yours, but I appreciate you listening to my version of what I think. I appreciate that. Does he go up this high? No, I didn't think he did. Back to the looking straight down for the compass. Brilliant. Yeah, but I will be playing it on the PC, and as soon as I finish Assassin's Creed, it's intrigued me. It's the one thing that I have got out of this is I want to play Skyrim. I really do. I like it. I like Skyrim, and so I will be playing it. Mr. Crow donated it to me. Actually, he gifted me the deluxe version, so it's got all the DLC on there, like this has. I'm definitely interested in that. I just don't want to play it like this. Don't want to play it like this. But that's only my opinion. That's just my old opinion. That's not because I don't understand VR or you know, I'm new to VR. I'm not. I've got the Oculus Rift. Oh shit. Let's go items. I like the way the game pauses while you sort yourself out. I quite like that. I find the nauseating bits. Like I say, I'm pretty good with VR. I think it's the fight scenes. They're so close up to your face. I think you're almost like fucking going boss-eyed when they're right in front of you and you're doing it. I find that a little bit. That looks nice. And they are moving as well, Graham. They are literally moving. Oh, it's gonna fucking cut her then. Am I going the right way? Oh, that looks lovely. Yeah, I love that. It is nice. Don't get me wrong. It is nice. And I want to love it more than I do, actually. I genuinely do want to like it more than I do. I'm just finding it really hard. But saying that, and Scarab was me and Scarab were talking earlier, and he did say, like, you know, games like this, they're more of a personal thing, aren't they? Just sitting here like this, listening to the sounds. It's nice. Quite immersive. I don't know, you know, I wouldn't mind having a little lay down, do you know what I mean? But that's not going to happen. And the fact that you can do this in this game, can't you, if you want to? That's what I like about it. There's not this is what PlayStation's been, or VR itself has been wanting and needing. There's not a big arrow now to say, come on, you got to get on with the quest. If I want to sit here and look at how pretty the moon looks and the sort of northern light look, I can, can't I? I like that. It's nice. Just sweat your finger, yeah. Massive nostalgia, yeah. That's what I'm saying though. Yeah. A great game, or was. I think time has caught up with it, yeah. You've been VR spoiled. Not wrong, just funny, but Switch, yeah. I'm missing that, aren't I? I'm missing the nostalgia. And but can the game be judged just because you used to love it? You know, when your old bird comes round, you know, and she's pissed you off. Oh yeah, but you used to love her. You know, no. You know what I mean? That's bullshit comparison, isn't it? You used to like her. Lend her some money. No. But you used to love her. Don't care. Should the fact that you used to love this game when it was out before, like, make you more forgiving and love it again, just automatic love, like the Star Wars debacle? Not really. I don't think so. Surely it's got to be judged, doesn't it? In the way that they're trying to do it, it's got to be judged in a VR with your VR head on. That's the only thing I'm saying. You know, I'm not looking at Skyrim. I'm looking at a VR title, so I'm entitled to judge it from a VR title point of view. Surely. Not just because it looks good and it was on the PC and it was such a good game. It's got a great story, you know. It's a VR title. Surely we're allowed to judge it on the VR. Where's me mountain gone? Monk, where am I going? That looks really nice. Lydia, always in the way. RuneScape is a great game, but I don't want to pay 300 quid for it. Yeah, and put it on my head. Yeah, Sam. Yeah, definitely. I'm starting to think you're a bit down on this. I'm trying not to be. Elder Scrolls Online was a follow-up. It's even better than Skyrim. Maybe should have done that in VR. Yeah, something maybe smaller. Stop swearing. Children are watching. Are they? Where? You basically have to climb the mountain from the other side. Alright, let's play it a little bit more. Then I'm going to turn it off because I don't want you lot to get fed up with me hating on your on your title. Don't want that. Because next time I'm on, you're just not gonna like me. Thinks he can fucking review a game, you know what I mean, and all that sort of stuff. I love this though, the fact that you can just go anywhere. I love that. Was that a fish jumping up there? Was it, or is it me? I think it was my arrow actually. I think it's my little my cursor. I mean, this is good, isn't it? This is where VR comes into play. You know, I'm actually underwater. I can feel it. Are you talking about going up here, Monk? Let's just try it. Fuck it. If not, we'll end the stream soon. I'm not gonna progress any further in this game. I'll probably uninstall it, but that's not because I hate it. It's because I need the space. I wish there was some kind of way. I should have brought it on a disc so I could give it away. That's what I'd like to do. I'd like to give this game away to one of you that either want it or you know are gonna get it. I would like to give it away to you. It can't because I brought it digitally. It's gonna sit on my hard drive. I'm not gonna uninstall it out of some kind of silly spite or any bullshit like that. I'm just not going to play it anymore. That's fine, isn't it? We all buy games that are like that. That's no problem, is it? Doesn't mean that. Doesn't mean I'm a wanker. Does it? You can't like every game, can you? And this, you know, I'm judging this from an unbiased point of view and from a VR point of view. And I think in that aspect, it doesn't stand up to it. You know, it might have the sense of scale and the sheer size. Yeah, applaud them for that. But does it do anything? Does it bring the genre forward apart from the size and the fact that they squeezed a huge game onto the PlayStation standard? But does it do anything VR? Not really. No. All it's done is enabled to use the headset as you look around camera. You know, that's I don't know. Yeah, I'm going too far now, and you're all going to start unsubbing. But this little change, like I like this. The way the change of the scenery is just starting to happen. Maybe a little bit too drastic, but now I'm up here, and am I going the right way? I'm going to try and get around that mountain. But like I say, that's only my opinion. Of course, it's, you know, some elements might be exactly what you were thinking. Some might be like, what is he talking about? Totally respect that. 100% respect that. Of course I do. I'm not paid by any company to say anything, so they're all my own thoughts. And, you know, people have bought games and hardware on my recommendation before. So for that to continue, surely I've got to give you my truthful, utmost fucking honest opinion, and that is my honest opinion, so that's what I'm giving you. I like this feeling of being in the mountain though. I mean, this part of the scenery is quite immersive, and the other part that South and Scarab spoke about, and we spoke about on the stream to some point, you know, being such a big game, you really need to get into the story, don't you? And I've only played it now for 6 hours, so 6 hours might seem a long time, but it's not, is it, in VR? Where am I going? Oh my god. He can really climb, this geezer, as well. Yeah, 6 hours isn't very much, is it? I think that's it, everyone. I don't want to just keep slagging it off. Yeah, what I don't want to do is just look at the hair. Look, the hair's fucked. Look, I'm gonna have to go and do that now, aren't I? Yeah, I don't want you to think I'm just being a hater. Some ridiculous feeling of trying to get extra views or being, you get these channels that just hate things. I'm not going to put it up with a big title like, oh, I don't like this or anything like that. It's just, these are just my opinions, you know. Yeah, race night, yeah. Greybeard is back, yes, and there is a little bit that's not died actually. Look at that. Look, there it is. There, look. You know, after 6 minutes of a good game, yes, that's a very good, and I've given it 6 hours, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I really, really don't like it. Not the game. I want to give the game a chance. I don't like it in VR. It doesn't work for me. But that's it, right? So you know, hopefully you respect my opinion. You know I respect yours, and I love hearing your thoughts. You know, it's fine. That's it, really. You missed it because your headset on. I will give a different perspective, mate, because I've never done VR. You missed it because your headset on, so I will give a different perspective, mate, because I never done VR and never played Skyrim. You have played Skyrim, haven't you, Codus? Didn't you say it would be 100% wow factor? What you think it? You think it will be 100% wow factor for you? Is that what you're saying? No, that's all right, Demon. I enjoyed it. I'm mixed up. You said you've never played it. I thought you had played Skyrim, haven't you? I'll be interested to know what you think. You know? Yeah, definitely. Right, that's it, everyone. Thank you for watching. That's it. Sorry, it hasn't turned out any better. See you later, everyone. Thank you. See you next time. See you later, everyone.